Hey guys, actually my mic's probably turned off actually, hold up. No it's not. Alright, hey guys. Today we're going to be playing a different type of game than I normally play. We're going to be playing a Telltale game. It's Back to the Future, the game. I haven't really, I played this like a long time ago when I first got my PlayStation, like, I don't know, like 3 years ago, and I only got like a quarter of the way through with it, so this should be fun. I hope I don't have to download the game. Man, there's like not many. Play video, what's that? Hope, I want to watch this first.
The history of Back to the Future in video games has not been a pretty one. And so my mandate to Telltale when they said we're going to do Back to the Future is this game cannot suck eggs.
I was aware of his frustration at previous attempts at making a game. Definitely, like the first time we met, we talked about that. You know, with Telltale, our process starts with the story and the characters, and we apply the story mechanics later.
I don't care. Okay, it's about time. Let's do this. I don't think this is based off the movies. I'm this because it's Twin Pines now. This is an older game, so the graphics aren't going to be that good, but new game. Yeah, let's show goals. That was pretty cool how we went into the opening door.
All right, I'm ready.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's a Saturday morning. 1:18 a.m. and this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there. That a boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa. Okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right. Check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Okay, the DeLorean cannot go that fast.
Not
it's
me.
like 0
The car.
to 60
The car.
seconds.
If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. Watch this, watch this.
Ooh, that was cool.
What'd I tell you? 88
Where's the
miles
car?
per hour. The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds.
Ow! Doc, what happened to the car?
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and
Build a
0
time
seconds,
machine out of
we
a
shall catch up with
DeLorean?
him and the time machine.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're going to build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal. Look out!
Doc?
Huh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
Oh, I actually gonna move? I didn't know. Toolbox. Look.
Notebook. Got it. Flux capacitor?
That's it!
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time... Oh. In this notebook, I detail the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. Is mass equals I times Z,
This
and
isn't
E
the way
equals the
this
square root of
happened.
Z
That
times
sounds
C squared,
familiar.
and the
We
flux
gotta get out
dispersal
of
rate is
here.
inversely proportional to the 4th root of N. Carry the...
We gotta get out
Doc,
of here.
Shouldn't we get out of here before the Livians show up? Doc?
Great Scott!
You could see
Doc,
through
what
his
is it?
head. What?
I've made a horrible mistake.
What?
Doc! Doc, no!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc, come back! Doc! Doc!
Huh.
Marty,
Dream.
is everything okay?
Yeah, Mom, it was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
Well, you're safe and sound now. Back in good old 1986. But you'd better get up. Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap, I'm late!
Back to the future. Again. It's about time. Man, I want to watch Back to the Future now.
Dad, are we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc's stuff. The city has no right to.
Now, son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just not fair. At least things can't get any worse.
But they
Hey,
might.
Marty.
Hi, Biff.
Come to see if the old crackpot had any buried treasure?
Nah, I guess I'm just remembering.
Didn't leave anything? Alright. TV. Okay, what?
Does nature contrive it so that even with a time machine, you can't intervene To prevent your own conception, for example.
Look, Angelini's.
Good thing we didn't go there.
That's the other one. That's the one off the Cherry Street.
Alright, don't want to talk to us,
Yeah, I get 6 cents about the Kobe. Good job, son. You kept this away from
Alright.
possible danger.
Doc built this model at downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the?
1955.
Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
Family
You know,
collection.
you and my folks go way back.
Yeah? So?
So how about letting me have that model courthouse, for old time's sake?
I think I'll keep it.
Give it here, Biff.
Well, well, looky what we have here. Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me to...
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something.
Oh, man. Well, let's talk to Biff. Can I not talk to him?
Hey, Biff. I only want that notebook because, well, I'm sentimental. It's like a piece of Doc.
Doc's dead. Time to get over it and move on.
Dude, I thought he was nice. The notebook is worthless.
Just a notebook with Doc's scribblings. What did Doc ever accomplish?
Nothing.
Then it's worthless, right?
If it was really worthless, you wouldn't want it so bad.
I'll pay you for it.
How much? Not enough.
What? And the
Just
notebook
can't let
is
you keep
dangerous.
that notebook. It's dangerous.
What, is it set to explode or something?
Well, in a way.
I'll take my chances.
Come on. You wouldn't
That notebook
understand.
wouldn't mean anything to you. You wouldn't even understand what's in it.
You calling me ignorant?
What?
I'll pay you for it.
How much? Not enough.
What?
I just can't let you keep that notebook. It's dangerous.
What, is it set to explode or something?
Well, in a way.
How am I
I'll
supposed to
take
get
my
it from
chances.
him? What?
Never mind. Hope that wasn't poison gas or anything.
$2. There you go.
Hey, let me try, Marty.
Now, Biff, let Marty have his turn.
You got it, Mr. McFly.
It's got to be something with this jukebox.
Enough of that
Sets it
junk.
down.
Now, Biff.
Sorry,
I know
Marty.
what to do. I gotta tell him to not, I gotta talk to my
Hey,
dad.
Dad. Do you think dreams can predict the future?
Well, you know I don't go in for that mystical stuff, but I do think...
Who's
Who's
running,
running
the
this
sale?
sale anyway?
Oh, that'd be me, son.
You? Why?
Well, once it became apparent that the bank was going through with the sale, I volunteered to oversee it in order to make sure that Doc's stuff would be treated with a modicum of respect. Isn't that right, Biff?
You got it, Mr. McFly.
I'm telling you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months, and I happen to know...
Yes, you've told us he's not dead. He's on a trip. Let's say you're right. Have you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding from his creditors.
About Biff, Dad, I know you're trying to help.
Oh, I'm so
He
dumb.
talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle him.
So can I.
I guess you can. Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way. But you know where to find me.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks,
Alright,
Dad.
well now he won't mess with me when I use the jukebox. Biff won't.
Wait, I got one.
What?
Hey, wait, don't cut off my music. Hey, wait, don't cut off my music.
Well, now he doesn't
Hey,
drop
Biff.
it. What?
I'll pay you for it.
How much? Not enough.
Never mind.
Oh, okay.
I'll probably never know what this is for.
Maybe?
Hey, wait, don't cut off my music.
Looks like a hand crank lightning rod, or maybe a lightning powered pencil sharpener.
I thought that was kind of funny. What's that? Maybe this
Doc
will...
must have whipped up some crazy compounds in that cauldron. It smells like beef stew.
Maybe it's the town square model.
Seems kind of empty without the courthouse.
Well... How am I supposed to... Giant speaker? Oh, what? Oh! This giant speaker.
It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies. It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies. Let's make some noise. It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna
how do you
pick
want
it
me
up
to
for
turn it
pennies.
on? Is there another one? No.
I better not crank it up anymore. I really don't want to blow this thing out again.
Okay, where's the guitar? There it is.
Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some
do I use
jerk's
it?
gonna pick it up for pennies.
Ah.
Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look, it's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done. Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever you say.
Whoa!
Rock on, Biff.
Oh, shit.
Finally!
Doc, where are you?
Right outside.
Doc?
What? The DeLorean, like, only... Oh, it's probably cold.
Einstein!
Einstein.
Where do you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
Oh, dude, it'd be so cool to be sitting in here. In a wine clock. Flex capacitor. Alright, it's a shoe.
Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe.
If I just put it in my pocket, or tape recorder.
Marty?
Ah!
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please, take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whatever it is I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout.
Sorry, my dad's yelling.
Last time departed. Good luck.
Right. Last time departed. Jeez. Come on. Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now? I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc. I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc. Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc.
Maybe it's in his book?
After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight. After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
Something to do with the shoe?
Nah.
No, it's not gonna be the photo.
I don't think so.
What? What is... What else do I can use? Nothing? Oh, examine.
This notebook has all of Doc's plans for the flux capacitor and the DeLorean. I'd better make sure it never falls into the wrong hands. And by wrong hands, I mostly mean Bip. This time-traveling shoe is my only clue to finding Doc. Maybe not.
How do I... A high-heeled shoe in the DeLorean. Something smells fishy in here. Okay. How? Examine. Use. What do I use it on? There's only 3 things. Maybe exit? I don't think so. I don't
I
get
can
it.
use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc.
But it said that you're leaving the area. I thought.
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie? What do you know about this shoe, Einie?
Something about a shoe.
Great Scott! I think he's onto something.
What is he onto?
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
Alright,
Step away from the door.
Ah!
Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat!
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
a shoe.
A shoe? Wow, now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
I think she recognized it. The shoe. Alright, let's go.
Leave that creature outside!
Sorry, Einstein.
Bye, Einstein. You were you're always my favorite.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But...
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
No, it's not. What year is this?
Have a seat, Sonny.
1986. Where?
Hey!
So many
you
newspapers.
Kids! Put out those cigarettes!
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
What
Yes.
are you doing?
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe. Huh.
What other
Hi,
shoe?
what a nosy Nelly. No one likes a busybody, you know.
But...
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes. The day that speakeasy burned down.
A speakeasy? In Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens waked in their beds.
These two games are nice
monoculous. Some stargazing?
No, I set my sights on lower things. Is that?
Tim Tannen! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
Tannen. Where was that?
Where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history? My Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two right things about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Well, let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
Well, I gotta search these stacks.
Don't touch those! My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them. Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ms. Pretty Whiskers is very particular about who handles her food.
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything.
Huh? Newspapers. There, newspaper squad.
Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice picture.
Dude, okay, there we go. More newspapers? Or...
Yeah, that's peculiar. The water still hasn't come to a boil.
That's a little shush.
There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
Alright, go newspapers again.
Brown Mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded. Alright, Einstein brought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down? I at least need to know the year. Firm announces plans for Lone Pine Mall. Peabody Ranch to be rezoned for commercial development. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
Alright, maybe her binoculars.
Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
Huh? 1932?
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
That's funny.
Is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
What are these?
My editorial trophies.
Cat lovers.
It's legitimate journalism.
Miss Strickland lost that shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down, and I know that was sometime in 1932. But I've got to get more specific than that if I'm gonna find Doc.
Can I go to the kitchen door?
Miss Strickland, about your tea. You forgot to turn on the...
You! It's spelled with a U! You illiterate vandal!
Alright, well, maybe...
Candy looks older than I am.
Ugh. Alright, well...
There's the whistle! Surely the water's boiling by now.
Alright, maybe
Let's
I can
see.
find it
Ground
now?
broken on site of former speakeasy, singer vanishes, Hill Valley Expo delights crowd, soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy, arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
June 18th, 19... Run!
Papers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
Oh! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh! Get out! Get out! Get out!
Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
No, you're not. You invited me in your home, and I accidentally dropped a couple of newspapers. Old clothing. Very old clothing.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
It's a costume.
Didn't I tell you? I got the lead in the school play. We're doing...
Grapes of Wrath?
Right.
Oh, Steinbeck. Who are you playing? Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone. You ready to go, Einstein?
Such a cool car.
Time circuits, on. Flux capacitor, fluxy. Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
Yep. Going 88 miles an hour. Almost 80, boom, 88. Hill Valley Police Department. He's like, you better shoot at him. Gotta hide the car. Ew! Car of the future. Ugly car. Ugly. Back in time. Trophy earned.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
Trevor? This is 1931. Before World War II. I still remember where the prison is when I played this game. Oh, there's the burnt something that looks like it was burnt down. There's the soup kitchen. There's the police station. Oh, shoe shine. Barber shop. Alright.
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who, me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man-in-the-street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
I'm a supporter.
Mark me down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
No.
No, not really.
That's the spirit. Destroy them with indifference. If we refuse to patronize their establishments and glorify their wicked exploits, they'll soon be exposed for the pathetic wretches they are. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's... Michael Corleone.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Corleone. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
It's a left-handed handshake.
I know. I met you back. I mean, I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein,
Oh,
no,
wait!
down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc. I gotta find Doc.
Police station, alright. Barber. Yeah, I don't know. I should probably go to the police station.
What does this look like? A hunting lodge?
Some moose. Hey, I'm a what? Oh, he really wants me to.
You gonna buy anything?
No.
Then get out, Mom.
I guess this is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?
Huh. Swear.
Gale, Zemeckis, and Fine. Attorneys at law. No solicitors.
Ha! I just got a trophy called Hey Bomb. Soup kitchen. Oh, I can go in here actually.
McFly.
Biff?
Kid.
Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right. That's better. What are you looking at, punk?
Keep your eyes on the soup, kid.
Well?
Well, what?
What are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly...
Yes?
That hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
Alright.
Okay. Hey, never mind.
Alright, well, phone.
Maybe I should go to the jail and talk to Doc before I start dialing random people in 1931.
Alright, whatever you say so. Whatever you say so. Alright, well, there's a phone in here, and that's probably going to be important soon. I think the prison's right here, too. Was it? Okay, it was being weird.
Sisters of Mercy Soup Kitchen. Come for the soup, stay for the salvation.
But there's a man that works there. Police station. Jail window.
Doc!
Artie!
Doc!
What are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system. Of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't?
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Ooh.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan.
A plan? Right. But what?
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum-shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc. And you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Well, I suppose I could just
You
get
might
some
be able to
dynamite
break
and
him out.
break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely.
Won't talking to yourself cause, irreparable damage to the space-time continuum or something?
It should be fine. I've already invented the idea of the rocket drill. You've just got to goad my younger self into finishing the prototype.
Yep. That's our fun.
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
Alright, well.
Hill Valley Police Station. Cripes, this place looks old, even for 1931.
Alright, well. Soup kitchen's right here, so I just gotta call, his house. Oh, yeah. 'Cause well, what was I even saying? Where's the cord?
Brown residence?
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who, may I say, is calling?
The courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
Courthouse? Man, I'm kind of in the mood for soup now. Now I'm hungry. Now, where do I have to go? Courthouse. Courthouse should be right here. Where's the law offices? Where's the courthouse? Is that the courthouse? Probably not. Alright, well I can't go that far, so it's probably the law office. Bank.
Gale, Zemeckis, and Fine. Attorneys at law. No solicitors.
Maybe not. Well, now I have to find a... Why is it... Okay. The controls to this game are very weird. Barber, what is this? That's an N. Okay, then where's the courthouse? Is this the courthouse? Yeah, courthouse.
Don't touch those. These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm Michael, Corleone.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact.
Alright, well.
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
Come on, Doc. Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Corleone, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together, and we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Uh-huh.
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
Listen, I understand
When you're working
on
at
a
a rocket ship.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science.
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter. Very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party in the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer, or soda. What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong, wrong, wrong.
I think I've said everything,
you just give me a chance.
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Come on, you could trust me, Doc. Emmett, it's your future I'm looking out for. In more ways than one.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you and science.
Oh, that word again! If you insinuate I'm a scientist once more, I'll sue you for defamation of character.
Hello?
No solicitors!
Okay, well,
I better not. Those lawyers sound kind of nasty. Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Emmett, about your...
Don't say it.
do I do? I'm so mad. Alright, well. I'll go talk to Emmett. Other Emmett. There's 2 Emmets. Doc. I'll talk to Doc. Say that he's not complying with me.
Psst, Doc.
Morty, have you found my younger self yet?
Well, I met your younger self.
Great.
And I gotta say, you're kind of uptight.
What?
You won't even talk to me.
I find that hard to believe. Tell me what happened.
I tried asking him about your rocket drill, but he says he's not a scientist.
What? What? Father.
What's he got to do with this?
In 1931, I was still deathly afraid of my father discovering the truth about my scientific predilections, so I carefully kept them under wraps, practicing science at odd hours, away from his prying eyes.
That sucks.
It sucked a lot. Fortunately, I eventually stood up to him, but right now, my younger self probably thinks he's been sent by my father to check up on me.
What do I do to convince Teen Doc that I'm not a spy?
I'm not sure.
You know, your younger self seems really dedicated to the law.
It's a facade,
I'm not
I
talking
assure you.
too much.
I had to keep
just...
up appearances to appease
I don't
my
know.
father.
Why does your younger self mutter all the time?
Muttering? Why would I be muttering? I never mutter unless... The Hill Valley Expo!
The Expo?
Yes, the Expo. How could I have forgotten? In a few months, the younger me will put on a demonstration at the Hill Valley Exposition, my first public foray into the world of science. Everyone in town will be there, including a number of noted inventors who shaped my career.
So, it was a big success?
No, it was a miserable failure, but it was a spectacularly miserable failure. One which marked my transition from an amateur garage scientist into a professional seeker of truth.
What does this expo have to do with you muttering all the time?
When I was younger, I used to relieve stress by working on complex mathematical conundrums. No doubt my younger self is working on some impossible...
I'm just gonna end the stream. I don't want to stream no more. Yeah, alright.